Bleacher Report is shaking things up with their latest mock draft. But is it stirred? What is up, NBA fans? Shout out to my San Antonio Spurs fans. Welcome to TSR Sports, and we're going to be doing a live reaction to this mock draft because I saw the mock draft, and in this they said, based on recent gossip, we've moved a new player into our top 5 projections, so they're shaking things up. Spoiler, I did see who number 1 is when I was setting this up, but I went with my original thumbnail because, dang it, that's what I wanted to do. I will have a vested interest in my San Antonio Spurs, who draft at 2, 14, and 38. 2 is going to be Dylan Harper. 14, probably Carter Bryant. 38, Hanson Yang. I don't know. And before we get into this, question and prediction. Who is now in the top 5? You got to expect Flagg, Harper, Bailey, and Edgecombe to be there. But who's the 5th guy that's moved up? I'm going to go with a long shot here. I'm going to go with Con Knippel, Cooper Flagg's teammate in Duke. I could be totally wrong. Probably am. Let's get into it. Oh my goodness, did not see this coming. The Dallas Mavericks draft Cooper Flagg number 1 overall. That's the spoiler I saw. Yeah, that's going to happen, barring an offer they can't refuse type of trade, or there could be a 3-team trade where maybe the Mavericks get Giannis by trading the number 1 overall pick. They're getting Cooper Flagg. Pick number 2, we have pro comps, Jalen Johnson and Franz Wagner. Okay. Nothing changing as of yet. The San Antonio Spurs draft Dylan Harper in their already crowded backcourt. Who are the comps for him? Cade Cunningham and pro comps. Cade Cunningham and De'Aaron Fox. So we'll have 2 De'Aaron Foxes. Maybe. Is that good or bad? That can't be a good thing, is it? All right, number 3, Ace Bailey to Philadelphia 76ers, as expected. There's number 4, VJ Edgecombe. I think the Pelicans have the 4th pick. No, the Hornets do. The Pelicans have the 5th pick. Wait a minute. I got the wrong Duke player. They have my lunch, Kamen Malawach, but if you know, you know. They have him going at number 4. I got a Duke player, not the right one. This is very unexpected. He has been, between 8 and 10 usually, sometimes 7, maybe occasionally. I don't know if he's gone high as 6, but he's been in that 6 to 10 range. But Malawach jumping into the top 4, this actually is surprising me. Let's see what they have to say. And why is he up there? Combine measurements confirm what scouts expected. Malawach has elite length with a 7'7" wingspan, a 9'6" standing reach, so he's about 4 inches away from touching the rim. Well, no, wait, do the math. 6 inches away touching the rim. Okay. Standing reach and oversized hands that help him finish around the rim. Scouts raved about how he looked during in. Am I reading this wrong? Scouts raved about how he looked during in pro day in Los Angeles. I think there's one too many ins there. Workouts also create an opportunity for Melo to showcase shot-making skill that was masked during the season with Duke. We did see him hit some 3-pointers. Was that at the combine hit some 3s or shooting drills before that? Maybe both, but he was hitting 3s, showing some touch. The buzz and interest have been snowballing to the point where scouts think Malawach will be a strong possibility once Flagg, Harper, and Bailey are gone. Okay, there you go. VJ Edgecombe dropping just a little bit down to 5 to the Utah Jazz. Okay, I want to pause for a moment. Do you guys think this could actually happen? I have not seen any mocks prior to this having Malawach going in the top 4. Is it realistic he jumps up in this draft? I don't think so, but never say never. We've seen crazier things happen. The Knicks just fired the coach. The Mavericks traded Doncic. Who the heck knows what's going to happen in this NBA draft and offseason, right? Anything is possible. Tell him, KG. All right, we're going to just go through the draft now. Jeremiah Fears at number 6. I swear he was somewhere around 10 to 12, so this would be a jump for him. They did say they're shaking things up. He may have done well in the combine, too. There is that. Pelicans take Trey Johnson. I thought the Pelicans had... Wait a minute. Pelicans draft 7th? All right, I got my order. Am I thinking the original order, not the lottery order? This is the lottery order. I think I'm thinking of the original placement of the teams. My bad. Pelicans take Trey Johnson 7th. The Brooklyn Nets, number 8, take Noah Essengay. Now, I thought I saw him going in the low to mid-teens. But one of you mentioned recently that he's jumped up a lot in mock drafts. Now going in the top 10 would be a huge jump. Okay, good on him. Number 9th pick overall by the Toronto Raptors. So this would be actually a drop for Knippel because I saw him going He had been mocked to the San Antonio Spurs left and right with the 8th overall pick. I've seen him jump up to 6 or 7. In this one, they have him dropping down to 9. And anytime you drop in a draft, don't forget, that's going to cost you some dollars. The higher pick, the bigger rookie contract, as you start to go down the draft board, it's going to cost you money. Number 10, rounding out the top 10, the Houston Rockets. I always mess this guy's name up. Kasparas Jackiesionis. Do they need a guard? They actually do have a lot of bigs. I don't know. I want to get to the draft here. I'm on my break. Shh, don't tell anybody. Well, I'm on my break. It's all good. Portland Trailblazers take Asa Newell at 11. He's been kind of up and down on draft boards. I've seen him in the lottery. I've seen him fall out of the lottery. It's going to be an interesting draft in the next couple of weeks. Number 12, the Chicago Bulls take CMB Colin Murray-Boyles. This is about where I think I've seen him projected in most mock drafts, right around 12. So status quo there. The Atlanta Hawks via the Sacramento Kings take Derek Queen. Okay? And my Spurs are next. It's got to be Carter Bryant. It's been Carter Bryant almost every mock draft. Oh, hell no. Okay, they went. Oh, righty. This is a shakeup. The San Antonio Spurs via the Atlanta Hawks pick take Cedric Coward out of Washington State. Before that, only played, I think, in 5 or 6 games, but he absolutely wowed people at the combine. They have the Spurs taking him at 14. Spurs fans, how do you feel about that? At the combine, scouts openly discussed the possibility of Cedric Coward sneaking into the first round thanks to his Kawhi Leonard-like measurements, smooth shooting stroke, and tantalizing finishes from a brief 6-game season. His stock could even rise further during workouts. Coward's combine standout physical tools with a 3-level scoring skill set, impressive passing flashes, and clear defensive upside. He's also made a strong impression in interviews, earning praise from multiple team personnel. One scout even mentioned the potential for a Jalen Williams-style climb into the lottery. My one concern here as a Spurs fan is we need bigs on the team, and this is another player that's about 6'5". We need big guys. We're drafting a guy that's what's Harper? 6'3", 6'4", he's 6'5". We're not addressing the need for size on this team at all so far in the draft. Now, I get it, best player available. Maybe start moving some of the guys that are similar size. Malachi Branham, Blake Wesley. Maybe they try to Devin Vassell and bring some bigs in via free agency or trades. So that would be cool too. All right, the Oklahoma City Thunder, they get Carter Bryant at 15. Okay, we're going to start blasting through this a little quicker. 16, the Orlando Magic take Nick Clifford, stopping at anybody that's unsuspected. The Timberwolves take Igor Demin at 17. That seems like a drop for him. I could swear I've seen him mocked higher, usually in the lottery. I think late lottery. So this would be a fall for him to drop out of the lottery. 18th overall pick by the Washington Wizards via the Grizzlies goes Will Riley. Number 19, the Brooklyn Nets. And the Nets have, what do they have? 8, 19, 26, 27 in this draft. The Nets take Jace Richardson via the Bucks at 19. Number 20, the Miami Heat via the Golden State Warriors. I swear, almost none of these teams own their own picks at this point. The Heat take Rasheer Fleming out of St. Joseph. This is a player I've kept an eye on a lot. I would love to have him at 14. But I got to trust the process, right? Trust your team's going to take the right guy. Utah Jazz via the Timberwolves take Liam McNeely at 21. Now, this is definitely a drop-off. I've seen McNeely drafted usually around 14 to 17. So if he fell out of the top 20, and that'd be a huge drop for McNeely of the Liam kind. The Hawks via the Lakers take Maxine Reno at 22. Dang! So they have him skyrocketing up the draft boards. He was originally projected to be a second rounder, had moved up the second round, cracked into the first round. Now they have him as a top 22 pick. Good for him. That is a player I would love to have as a Spurs as a backup big. If they want him, they're going to have to take him at 14. It seems like more and more of you saying this. If they really want him, or trade down a little bit. All right. The Pacers take Thomas Sorber at 23. That seems like a huge drop. Wasn't he projected in the mid-teens? They have a bad combine. Sorber drops to 23. I swear I saw him going in the mid-teens in recent. Did he come up short on his measurables? 7'6" wingspan stayed the same, but his height was 6'9". Were people thinking he was 6'11", 7 foot? While some scouts were disappointed by his measurements. Okay, so sometimes measurements will disappoint. And moving right along. The Thunder, again, with another pick, take Joan Behringer out of 24. I thought he was projected a little higher. Don't remember. 25th pick, the Orlando Magic for the Nuggets take Walter Clayton Jr., who had an absolutely fantastic playoff run with Florida. The Brooklyn Nets, again, because they have a lot of picks, via the Knicks, take Nolan Traore. At 26, I thought I've seen him go higher than that. I'm drawing a blank. At 27, the Brooklyn Nets, again, via the Rockets, take Drake Powell. I haven't seen Danny Wolf. Names that I'm used to seeing in the first round. We haven't seen Danny Wolf. Is there anybody else? Watch him be next. I haven't seen Danny Wolf yet. 28, the Boston Celtics take Danny Wolf, the forward center out of Michigan. Unagi. Number 29, the Phoenix Suns via the Cavaliers take Ben Seraph. I thought I've seen him mocked higher too. And 30th, the Clippers via the Thunder take Noah Penda. I'm going to look at one more pick as a Spurs fan. I'm going to look at pick number 38, so pardon all the scrolling. Look away, nothing to see here, nothing here. Matter of fact, never watch this again. I'll watch it many times on repeat. Help the channel, help that algorithm. All right, the number 38 pick. I said what? Hanson Yang? Spurs need a big. If they were to draft him, that would bring, plus Harper, millions of international fans. Who do they have my San Antonio Spurs picking at 38? Cam Jones. A guard? Point guard, shooting guard. Cam Jones. 6'3", Nobody smaller than me. I'm 6'4", 215. Nobody smaller than TSR. Damn it. Where did Hanson Yang go? I'm going to do a little control F here. F this pick. Oh, well, we don't want that. Where's Hanson Yang? Is he not here? Am I spelling it wrong? Oh, I think I'm spelling it wrong. Is it Y-A-N-G? There he is. 42 to the Sacramento Kings. My bad. I was taking his first name and second name, combining him. I'll tell you what, guys. I don't know a lot about him. I know he's like 7'2", 250 pounds. I would certainly take a big like him over another small dude. What the heck? Anyway, so that wraps up the reaction to the draft. What do you think? You think they're accurate? Think crazy things could happen? Are you surprised at some of the players they had moving up? Do you agree with Malawatch in the top 5? Surprised with some of the players moving down? I know I was. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And to my Spurs fans, thank you. Well, thank you to everybody, but go Spurs go.